Tuesday night Poetry Corner. The same usual thing every Tuesday. We do this. We got a great show tonight. A lot of poets here tonight. Packed house, which is a good thing. So we're going to get the party started off right. Hey, good evening. Welcome everyone to the Poetry Corner Tuesday night. And we missed you guys last week. It was a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are back and it is a full house. A full house tonight. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. How you doing?
Everything
Great.
well? Last day of the summer.
Aww.
I'm happy.
I'm excited. Let's come fall. I love the fall.
Just don't use the phrase that everybody say, we outside. We're not outside. Mess around and be on lockdown again. Hopefully they get a hold of the pandemic. So tonight's topic is women with words. And we're going to bring the first person up that we ain't seen in a while in the Poetry Corner. She's been busy. I'll say that I like when Whitney's on the show. Number one, because she is a very interesting young lady. And when I mean interesting, I mean it in a good way. She has a very strong spirit and she's a fighter. She's also a cancer survivor. So when she comes on, her poetry shows a lot of emotion because it's coming from a place of love. What's up, Whitney?
What's up? I miss you guys.
Miss you too.
Miss you.
Miss you too.
So happy to be back. I've been momming and working and quarantining and no more virtual school. I have time for poetry again.
Whitney, you get to start us off tonight.
All right. The title of this poem is Wildflower.
Mute your mics, you guys.
Diamonds and gold ain't worth her while because a woman that knows her worth, she's a wild one, a feral mare, free and untamed, without regret, lack of shame, only but righteousness, majesty, magical, orange and black, fluttering and glittering, a monarch butterfly, graceful, land on you, stuck in you. For that 1 second, you are stuck in the power and the beauty and captured and raptured and wrapped in her awe. The rhythm of her heart matches the peace, the magic that the majestic in her mind races, glitter in her eyes, gold between her thighs, no effort, is platinum, and it smells like Egyptian musk. Queens of the Nile, most outstanding smile, take a bow. In peace.
Ooh.
All right.
Well.
Welcome back.
Well.
I like it.
Well, let me ask you a question, Whitney.
Yes, sir.
You said something about it smell like Egyptian now.
Egyptian musk.
What's
my favorite. It's my favorite. All my best favorite teachers, all my favorite mentors. I feel like Michelle Obama smell like Egyptian musk and cocoa butter. Like it's just, I don't know. It's a comfort smell to me. To me, the Egyptian musk is sexy. It's comfortable. It's just, I don't know. It's soft and smooth and sexy, and it's just warm. You just want to wrap yourself in it. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Totally get it.
They have a body
You
oil,
explained
right?
it pretty well.
They do. Like
Whitney,
if Egyptian musk was a fabric, it would be cashmere. It's like
they have one. The Egyptian musk that most people know is more of a domestic type of oil. They have one that's called Superior Egyptian musk. and it smells like it, but it's a little stronger. And I think that you would probably like that a little more. Definitely
Ooh,
on one of
okay.
them nights with the hubby.
Right, but you gotta hook me up because I live in South Carolina and we don't have none of the good oil people here. You know what I'm
we'll conversate behind the scenes behind that. All right. So next who do I want? Poetic.
All right. This piece is called Wow, Woman of Words. Woman of Words, I see you as a lyrical warrior with unspoken power that makes you superior in more ways than one. You could never be outdone. When your lips formulate powerful affirmations unto the soul of my being, impregnating me with powerful creations, waiting to be birthed from your word manifestations. And here I am, clinging on to your every syllable without hesitations, of the fact that my newborn reality was given life, all because of the power in your verbs that doesn't promote strife, when in fact you are a goddess, nurturing my very own dreams and willing me to success. Not just your written word is poetry, but the way you move and sashay through life singing lyrics to poetry. You know the ones. If I was a bird, I'd fly away, spread my wings so I'd escape. If I was the sky, I'd let the rain wash away the pain. Yes, those ones. Because even though you love actions more than words, you take on everyone else's pain, yet you manage to still soar with the birds. You are more than a life giver, definitely a go-getter, oppressed far too many times to count, and you still have a smile on your face with odds you definitely surmount. Your lyrics deserve to be heard. As you choose your word weapon wisely, some say it's absurd. Me, I listen to your tone that exemplifies the strength of your zone, your cadence that provides warmth and security within your realm. Then there's your enunciation that helps me remain calm, holding in your breath to push out the right punctuation with the fluidity of nurturing clarification. So your shield of precision protects me when I'm wounded on the lyrical battlefield from a sharp incision. You are more than a leader of this world, phenomenal woman of words. And that's that piece.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, poetic.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay, bro.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Poetic,
I
let
ain't
me
gonna
ask you
miss it.
what woman inspired you the most?
Wow. What woman inspired me the most? I don't have just one woman that inspired me the most. I have many women that have inspired me. My mom for her strength, my grandmother for her comfort, and my great grandmother for her unconditional love. My mom died when I was 14, my grandmother 5 months before her, and my great grandmother raised my mother's 4 kids until she passed on. So all of them have imparted something different to me that I hold dear and I cherish.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Wow.
And I always like to say her name. She puts this other name up here on the screen every time. But La Perla Negra. You're next, young lady.
Okay. All right. This piece is untitled, so I'm gonna start with that. She who be me, I am she, all woman you see, sitting, listening to songs or eyeing a best-selling literature piece, weeping at the reeds that plant the seeds that grow from my tears, because I'm always in my feels, feeling the meaning of the stories and told tales of, ooh, child, that's my song, or somebody knows me because they're telling my story. I'm playing this all night because ain't nobody here but me. I just might play it till revelry and eat an early meal, breakfast to break the fast, or just continue to read because ain't nobody here but me. I'm a poet, or at least that's what some say is true. Because I sometimes like to shed a layer or a few and tell her story. I mean, her story of she who be me. I am she, all woman, you see. My story. The whole time asking the crowd, are you not entertained? I see you watching me. See, I'm not looking for fame, but you can still give me one mic in the spotlight and I'll perform and give you a little of my trailblaze to let you know just a little closer to me, because ain't nobody here but me. But please proceed with caution. Tread lightly. It's a love on a frailty of heartstrings, blazing that trail. And that's that piece.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
All
you.
I
right,
love
all
that.
right.
Beautiful.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
Beautiful.
Okay, La
Thank
Perla
you.
Negra.
Thank you.
La
Thank you.
Perla.
Love it.
Okay,
Oh, thank you.
pushing through tonight. The Perla Negra, I got a question for you.
Okay.
There's a phrase, and I want you to give me your explanation of the phrase.
Okay.
Behind every strong man, there's a strong woman.
Well, my answer to that is beside every strong man is a strong woman,
Exactly.
because nobody walks behind the other.
Nicole, I didn't ask
Okay.
you.
We strengthen each other. We hold each other up side by side.
I love
So that's
that.
my take on that.
I concur.
Thank you.
I think Nicole gonna be on timeout before it's all over.
Well, we can ready to put you in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Look, I ain't gonna let y'all do my friend like that.
Oh
Got your
my
back.
God.
Got your back, sis. Ain't going down like that.
The
Yeah,
next
I'll be
poet,
nice.
the next person, next young lady that's coming up. Um, I just want her to take her time today, Edwina. All right,
Okay.
we want to hear you clearly. Okay,
All right. Yes,
I
sir.
want you. I'm gonna ask you a question. So, but I'm gonna ask you after your poem.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Woman of Words made me think of my favorite woman of words, Maya Angelou. And over the years, I used to write letters to her. And this is a little piece I put together based on those letters. King told me I can do it, so don't blame me. Okay.
You good?
A letter to Maya Angelou. Dear Mother Maya, my name is Edwina and I'm in the first grade. I read your book about a bird in a cage and the girl that didn't talk because her words could kill. I'm glad someone else knows how I feel. One day my daddy made me cry. I got angry and I said, I hope you die. I apologize. I did my best. 2 weeks later, he was stabbed to death. My mama sent me away just like you. She said it was what she had to do. The bad man beat and raped her kids. Didn't know where the Fosters live, but anyway, I found a home. And I also like to write in poem. I think about your birdie's wings. I too know why your birdie sings. Dear Mother Maya, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm living in a little hell. This writing thing I'm called to feel sort of like a fool's pursuit. I need to do what I have to do. I'm 15 buying baby food. But you know what? It's thanks to you. I won't be getting comfortable. Because though this seems an obstacle, I'm going to be all right. Another baby on the way, and still I'm writing every day. Like you, the sun, in a brand new day, I'm a phoenix and I'll rise. Dear Mother Maya, I'm sad to hear we'll have to meet in death, my dear. You wrote the words I longed to hear. You wrote the words I dared not say. You taught on Inauguration Day. You taught from podiums in schools, gave language a new set of rules. But you colored in a brand new world for odd, unruly, bold Black girls. I hope to one day present my book in hopes that you would give a look. I dream you say, child, you lived through that? Then comfort me You lived through this, then comfort me with a mother's kiss. Though such a chance does not exist, I keep you in my spirit, and I spit in hopes you'd hear it, in hopes another girl in first grade can walk upon the paths we made. Women writers, warrior wordsmiths, spit from a different type of pulpit, the kind that makes men raise their fists, remind the world we do exist. Dear Mother Maya, I wrote that book. I took that stage. I wore that look. I changed the things that I could change. Left the rest to God. I won't complain. I just want to give you an awesome praise for all the poets that you've raised. You proved to us that we could be phenomenal women phenomenally. Poem.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
Okay.
you.
Oh, I love that.
All
Oh,
right,
Thank
now.
you.
Come
That was
on. Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me just
Thank
say one quick thing
you.
before you say her for you ask her question. First of all, I'm mad at you because you had me tearing up.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
That oh my God, that was so powerful. You do not know.
yes.
Like
Thank you.
the first couple of lines of it was like
Oh,
I can't even explain it. But anyway,
thank you.
whew, you done
Thank you.
threw me. I'm gonna fight you. You done threw me.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm hard. I ain't no punk.
messing with your games.
So
Okay.
Edwina, Maya Angelou inspired you.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Don't let me off the hook easy. Come on.
I tell me the you done got me all jacked up with that one. I had a question. I had a question specifically for. My questions are specifically for everybody. How I
Okay.
know you guys are. I need you, Edwina, to speak about the love and admiration you have with your aunt.
My aunt. Oh, my aunt that raised me. She's the embodiment of warrior women. She is 6'2", strong, raised 9 kids, raised additional 3 nieces and nephews, college educated in biochemistry, still ended up, she's just a great woman. Like even to this day, I talked to her the other day and she was in the hospital because she had a stroke and she was telling me her point, and it's completely different from everybody else's on Muammar Gaddafi. And I'm like, this is still such a powerful woman, such a wealth of information. That's why a lot of my poems I refer to women as water, because it's such a supplement. And I feel like for me, she was that supplement at a time when I thought, like I said, in a lot of the things I write, like, there's plenty of times to give up. And she's always taught me that that's not a thing that we do. So I have a special place in my heart for her. She's a great woman.
I don't want nobody. I ain't mean to go there if it's too. Like I said, it's
No.
maybe a little too sensitive area. I just want you
Mm-mm.
guys to know that I kind of pay attention a little bit to stuff, so I kind of see what motivates all of us. See, you get a picture of their life through social media, and you kind of could glimpse what motivates a person. Miss Brookings, could you unmute your mic, please?
I did. Thank you. Give me a chance.
You're up to bat.
All right. Whew. Get myself together. All right. So this one is untitled. She walked slowly to the stage with each step so precise. As she got to the mic, she tapped on it twice. Can everyone hear me okay? Good. I have some stuff I need to say. Now, by the time I step down, you'll be seeing things in a somewhat different way. I will try to be as brief as I can. So listen up, grab something to write on, and get your pen in hand. I got a few gems for you to collect. Later, when I'm finished, you could take them to ponder and reflect. A woman might say so much without even saying a word. Your job is to pick up on it as if it were something you actually heard. A nod of the head and a bite of the lip can be the biggest sign of danger. you can possibly get. There could be a long breath or even a slight sigh. It's possible she just caught you in a lie with your last reply. She might sit back with her arms in a tight fold, all the while quiet, not letting on that she knows the real story which you tried to remold. Now hold up, don't start getting all defensive and throwing up your hands in the air. I'm just trying to speak on some things my sisters have been trying to convey and make you aware. So don't get all uptight thinking I'm taking you down a dark and negative path. I'm not done yet. I have a little more time to address the kinder and tender things that don't display any type of wrath. So no, when she starts to blush and soften up with your slightest touch, check out her face and notice how her eyes light up when you're near. Hold her close when she might gasp or show any sign of fear. Gaze deeply at her and observe that wrinkle in her brow or the smallest twist of her frame. Speak nicely to her and always be careful of the words you exclaim. Pay attention to the actions, not just the words she tends to utter. Get in tune with your woman so that you can better love her. And on that note, my time is up. I bid you a good night and may your relationships have the best of luck. Then she took a step back, looked into the crowd, clasped her hands, lowered her head in a bow. In peace.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, Miss
Okay,
Brooke.
Nicole.
Nice
Let's find out.
Okay, juicy fruit.
Thank you.
Nicole,
Yes, sir.
explain the intricate relationship between a daughter and her mother.
Oh, it could vary, but I know as far as me and my mom, I always say she's the yin to my yang. That is my heart. It's funny because I see things on social media that says like, what if your grandmother slapped your mother? Like, yo, I might be slapping her back because my mother is my heart. I don't care who you are. You don't cross my mom. And so she's always the calm, well, I got to worry about getting to heaven and I'm going to let the Lord handle it. And I'm like, the Lord and Nicole going to handle it. So, but it's funny because when I was younger, it would just be high and by. Then I went to college and it was like we were talking every day. Oh, well, who was at church? Who preached? What? Just nonsense. But now it's just like I might say something or she might say something and I finish what she says. Or we say something at the same time. So it's just like is priceless, honestly. And I know she got sick last year in April, and that hit me because it was just like, what would I do, without her? Even just driving by her house and things like that, it just makes you wonder, like, okay, how am I going to hold it together? But of course, we know everyone is not here forever, so that's why I try to love on her as much as I can, just like anybody else, because we are not promised, so yeah.
Time. Oh, that's beautiful.
Great. The next young lady is our recently published author from the DMV.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Unmute your mic, D. Let people hear your voice. Some people have seen you. You've been on the platform a couple times.
Yes, I'm still the newbie. I'm still new to the family here.
Well, I got a question for you, but I'll wait until
Okay.
after your poem.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. All right. So this first poem I'm going to do, it's called A Creator's Love. Beautiful woman, can't you see how I took my time and created you? Not for waste or without reason, but for the very purpose of I need you. From the color of your hair to the shape of your eyes and thighs, you are my perfect masterpiece, and I love every piece of you I see. Hear me loud and know I am proud to see you strut across this earth, internally woven and built spirit strong, shining bright with your mouth of light. Let me love you and bestow my goodness. Don't take my time, my detail, my every thought of you for granted, because I only have one of you. Yes, just one, no one else like you. Let the world see what I have done, daily shaping you in my master plan. This is only one phase, one staircase high. There is so much more I have in store for you. Love me back, returning with praise, for my greatest creation is mankind. It was no accident how I orchestrated creation. Every aspect was for a reason, majestically aligned. That's why I asked, beautiful woman, can you see? My longing is for you to long for me too. Patiently waiting a look or a word from you, for you are who my eyes stay rested upon. That's a creator's love.
Beautiful.
Very nice. I love it.
Like
I love it.
that.
I love it.
All right, D. That's what's up.
Now I'm gonna ask D a question, you guys. D,
Okay.
it ain't no time limit to this question. Because
Okay.
when I'm gonna ask you, you might be like, oh boy. But anyway,
Oh, okay.
what does it mean to you to be a woman of faith?
A woman of faith?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what it means to me to be a woman of faith is how do I put this? Hold on, let me think first before I say this so I get my words right. Me being a woman of faith is who I identify with every single day. So what that means is when I wake up, how I get ready, how I start my day, how I mentally think throughout the day is my faith, right? The fact that I am a woman just makes me a woman of faith. But I would say the same thing for a man of faith. It's a man, right? Faith is still the same. But a woman of faith is who I embody every single day and what I do, whether it's in my professions, if it's at work, if it's being an author and I'm writing, if it's being an encourager, if it's being a sister to my friend, all of that is tied into me being a woman of faith, because it's my faith is what I'm living. And also it's a reflection of the actual faith that I have. So for me, my faith is in God through Jesus Christ. That is my personal faith, right? So with me speaking that, with me saying that, when y'all see me, if you see me in the streets somewhere, South Carolina, North Carolina, Maryland, doesn't matter, I travel a lot, you would say, hey, that's a woman of faith. Like, that's what I embody. So that's what I would say is my definition.
Great answer. I mean, like I always say, when I ask anybody a question, there is no such thing as a wrong answer. The question is pertaining to how you feel about the question. The next person is the chef of the show. King is having some technical difficulties, y'all. So it's driving him crazy back there when he keeps going in and out. But King,
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm gonna ask you your question after as well.
All right, that's peace. All right, this piece I title Woman of Words. Your voice so impressive, so expressive with your life. Fighting against fright with all your might, looking nice. Beating the odds again, remembering him or even them. Paying attention to the world that society's living in. Enhancing a train of thought while others lost, still searching. Strong enough to break a burden and now see what you are deserving. You're a queen, not a meme that is seen, highly acknowledged. What is started can be solid at the same time kept out closets. Scale percentage balanced, 50-50 on the mindset. Hope and faith, honest, waiting, hasn't arrived yet. Plant seeds of discussion, embracing nature's own. dialing up love to find a heart, a healthy home. Things that you were used to once was very beautiful. Make sure that it's suitable and you're able to continue. Capture the essence of belief and be still on broken days. Be vigilant when you speak and never doubt what you say. King.
Okay.
Yes, sir, my bro.
Thank you.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
You guys in the chat, we
Okay.
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate
Make sure if you're watching on YouTube to make sure you share, like and subscribe. And if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit the share the show. If you on the Poetry Corner is an open page as well as my personal page with the show. So make sure that you share it in the chat and spread the wealth. Let people know what we do every Tuesday. If anybody wants to get on the show, get in touch with King Atterbury, and he'll schedule you on depending on what the topic is. And that's what I want to ask King. Is one of the things we're doing a show is trying to do a show every Tuesday, not knowing everybody's schedule. What made you decide this topic today? Well, it was supposed to have been last week, but what made you decide this topic?
Well, basically, we're in the middle of this retrograde and the equinox and the full moon. So I felt like the transformation for everyone, but I always want to give a salute and a dedication out to women. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of times they don't get what they deserve in life, the salute or the appreciation. So, being that I love my mother and my grandmother so much, you always want to, build something for women. You know what I mean? So, a lot of fellas out there in the world, it's all about them. You know what I'm saying? But what about we came out the woman? You know what I mean? So, hey, that's why I said woman of words, woman with words, Give them a platform to say what they got to say.
Okay. La Perla Negra, she up there hot.
Now, it's the change. I'm going through the change and these flashes.
Now I'm gonna throw a wrench in the game, right? Right? We're gonna play this game. Nicole, I know you like this guy always got something up his sleeve. We're gonna play Pick a Poet. I'm not a poet, so don't pick me. We're gonna play Pick a Poet. And y'all gonna go around. I'm gonna name one person, and they're gonna pick the poet to say their poem. I'm out of it. And y'all gonna run the rest of the show, all right? This is how we gonna do it.
Sound like some lazy stuff to me.
I'm picking you, Nicole. Go, Nicole, go.
Yeah.
To pick somebody. All right. Whitney.
Tag, I'm it. Okay. This poem is entitled Your Majesty. Overwhelming situation within my soul's walls. My ancestors call, screaming and yelling my wisdom, freedom, it rings deeper within. Then my seeds, I was born with them. The legend, the lineage, and the myth. Black girl magic, that is. Every woman combined mighty. All of your dreams, fantasies, and wishes wrapped in ebony entirely. Undiluted, sweet but sour free, boasting and proud. My head crowned, held high, world on my shoulders, clouds at my heels, elevating vibrations and frequencies, bringing light and enlightening, and leaving glitter behind. Touching ears without using hands, fruitful and healing the land. Mother of nature, nurture, and water, precipitate knowledge, drown you in thought. Soaked in emotion, contemplate your life. She is me, I am her, the Nubian goddess, majestic and magical, the gold and diamonds in my eyes, the galaxy, the universe, the sun, the moon, and the stars, dark matter too, whatever the situation is, suits, because I am she and she is her, and we are you. In peace.
Yes, I love that.
That
All
was
of it.
good.
Everyone.
I love that too.
That's what's
Very
up,
nice,
Whit.
Whit. Very nice, Whit. Love it.
Coming through South Carolina, stand up.
Hey, SE.
Whitney, you have to pick who goes next.
Oh. Edwina, you next, girl.
Okay, thank you, Whit. Okay. This poem is called I'm in the Room, and it's about women looking for their voice to some extent. I'm in the room. I'm in the room like a blessing, small and new, green and pliable, unsteady and due. Yet I'm in the room, gracious with my graces. Congratulations, same off bases. I feel laughing at the shade caused by all of my false faces. By all of my faces, excuse me. But as they say, that's the rub. It's the clue and the rue. The magic shoe that be fitted to my dignity, the false sense of meant to be, the part of maybe that could drive me crazy. But look at me. I'm in the room, fitted for a crown made of gold meant for fools, bones sheathed, teeth clenched, throat dry, back drenched, words blossom in the meadow of my mind as I whip like a change wind, butterfly, mariposa, bound to the fate of the ether, seasoned salt, professional griever. It's when my lips set to stone that it feels like a tomb. But if even the devil's entitled is due, then I'll get mine too. That's why I'm in the room. Poem. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Edwina.
Okay.
Okay, Edwina. Okay,
Thank you.
okay, okay.
Coming out the chambers. That's what's up.
Oh, girl. It's okay.
All right. Okay, so I get to put now cue. All right, I'm gonna go with my girl La Perla Negra. Tanya.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. This is called Exorcism of Judgment and Exposed Confessions. Don't judge me because my heart is open. You don't know how heavy a price I paid for my cup of love to offer. The weight of its measure my heart holds, or deep, passionate, unspoken colors of love, or the most desired true that lies deep inside, the untainted. If you really look, you can see the traces of my broken. From every season of every stumble, every fall, every scar, and almost every tear. They are my building blocks, my stepping stones to the plateau of love I've become. So don't judge me because my heart is open. You don't know how heavy a price I paid for my cup of love to offer. All the lonely nights after abandoned days because of faith in unkept promises and broken words, and constantly, inconsiderably being taken from. Left with a nothing in return, until all that remains is time. My ineptness constantly led me to engage in a battle of the heart, only to teach me the most valuable lesson, that love doesn't hurt. Love never hurts. It's unappreciative, selfish greed does. That is what tears love apart. That is what damages love. Love in itself is perfect and limitless and eternal and absolute. It is the darkness that resides within the imperfection that sends love away. So don't judge me because my heart is open. You don't know how heavy a price I paid for my cup of love to offer. And that's that piece.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
That's what's up,
No, I
WM.
like that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Okay, it's my turn to pick. Poetic you up.
All right. This one's called A Woman's Strength. I wanted to read her for comprehension, understand what makes her tick and create a collision. Not just any collision, but one that would put me in her space, hoping she'd never leave without a trace. This introduction into her mental would give me an appetite just to fall fall into a time warp tunnel with all of her thoughts, imagining that one day I'd be just her thought. But I'd first have to not just call her mother. Remember, she birthed nations that made her stronger. I'd have to close my eyes and visualize just how compassionate and wise I would become if I called her my queen, my equal. Yet I'd honor her as the weaker vessel, and the sequel would be to present her faultless and blameless without a wrinkle, spot, or blemish to God Himself. And she would be my goddess full of wealth. See, she's strength personified, love glorified, while in her beauty there's this natural chemical that draws me into her secret hidden messages of her pages of super chemical, showing her power is more than her vagina, but rather the elements of her soul that has the power to control the thoughts of a man, for she is woman. The queen of the kingdom fit for a king, one who's risen up enough to know what she brings, and to dine and feast at her table you must be able to be delicious enough mind, body, and soul. For she is the steam that rises and not cold. For the right man to heat her up by massaging the hypothalamus and fill her cup, so full that she runneth over with security. As she lays her head on my chest in maturity, she is to be feared, she is to be adored. Make no doubt about it, her strength and her courage is what makes her woman. And that's that piece.
Yes.
That's what's up. Okay.
All right, bro.
Yes.
Thank you. My turn. My turn to pick, huh? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Let's Talk Poetry. Next up to grace the mic with us tonight, we have Deep Poetically.
All right. I got a question too. I can ask it at the end, Q, or can I ask it now? I'm just curious.
Ask it now, D. You go.
Okay. It just came to my mind, which I love. Poet, I love that. But I'm actually, this kind of a question real quick for the men. I love how y'all are writing about women. Do y'all write about men too with the same courage and confidence? Okay, just curious. All right,
Absolutely.
I love that. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
No, that's cool.
Writer's writer.
D, we did a show last year where it was all men on the show.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The intention of the show was to have all the men talking about poetry.
Okay.
But once the brothers started talking, I believe we started sharing some intimate things with each other that a lot of us may not even be able to talk to our immediate friends with.
Right. Okay.
Some of our fears. And then we did a show 2 weeks after that, and it was all women.
Okay.
It was called Queen's Court. And so I'm quite sure going in the future, definitely the winter time, we're gonna try to that's all King puts together everything on how he wants everything to go. I'm quite sure he's going to definitely get into that. That's definitely since you don't put the bug in his ear now, so now his mind is just gonna go.
I figure it was an opportunity to kind of throw it out there a little bit, but okay, that's cool.
Definitely, and I
That's what's up.
I'm glad you brought that up because next Thursday we're having a show. It's going to be a panel of women. It's to kick off Julia's book on Queen's Love. Crown Rules 3, Queen, How Black Women Love, and there's going to be three of the people on the panel, or three of the people that was in part of the book. So far, it's 3 people, and it's going to be all women show except myself, and it goes there. I'm quite sure that the women book is going to be a little different than the men, but even her men's book is real interesting, and that's what we try to do on the channel, is to have different topics. I try not to never, when we do in the poetry corner, I have nothing to do with the topic. And the reason why is because and King sometimes, even though he'll pick the topic and he allows the poets to go left a little bit, because it is a form of expression and feeling and how you may feel at that moment what you want to say. So you want to give the artists, like you guys are, a chance to express themselves on a blank canvas. So, but we definitely try to the men definitely try to encourage each other to do the right thing and check in on each other and so forth and so on.
Oh yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And hopefully you'll let the women too write about men. Just throwing that in there. Okay. Let me get to my poem so I don't prolong this. All right. So this next poem I'm going to do, I actually wrote this in dedication to my grandmother, who was a significant person in my life. We lost her in her battle with breast cancer 5 years ago. And I actually wrote this poem in dedication to her during that time. But truly a strong woman. Our personalities are actually opposite. She was very reserved, very quiet, where I am not. But her strength was really, really strong, stronger than mine. But anyway, this is called A Servant's Heart. Endless blue skies filled with fluffy white clouds. Streaks of sun rays dancing throughout the lands. Seasons of life springing forth, relaxing warm moments of family together as one. Harvest comes to remember blessings as ending years create reflections. How beautiful your life, year to year, breath to breath, serving the young, old, mean, and nice. Knowing you fulfilled your purpose of life, a virtuous woman you are still to me. Caring for your husband, your children, having your own land and home. We are left not in sorrow too long, for through your legacy we will carry it on. Your soul can rest, there is no more pain. Your earthen body now is gone, yet your spirit remains singing on. We will see you again, eternity spent, rejoicing all day long with happiness. Blessed you were and blessed we are, the life you lived each day to laugh. We will never forget the lives you touched, for now it is our turn to carry you on. And that's A Servant's Heart.
All right. Okay now. Okay now.
Okay, D. That's what's up.
Very nice. Yeah.
Well, just D, before you select the next person, Poetic, I need you to explain to everybody what you usually do at this time, the platform, how to get on the platform, and everything.
Absolutely. Be my pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Epiphany Radio, the For Real Entertainment Network. Tonight's show is The Honey Drippers, the best and best of erotic poetry. However, tonight we're focusing in on love. The dial-in number is 319-527-6300. If you desire to be a part of the show, please press 1. Otherwise, you can listen in online, www.blogtalkradio.com/EYE, the letter C, people. We have poetry 7 days a week, 9 p.m. tonight. La Perla Negra will be on hosting tomorrow. I'll be on hosting Thursday with J. Rob, the Wise Son. Man, listen, y'all just come on through, hang out with us, and have a good time. We love to have y'all.
No doubt.
All right, awesome. I'm going to pass the quill over to King.
All right. Thank you very much. This piece I titled Believe and Receive. Stars illuminated from what the galaxy created. Lights of life amazing, what a sight for me naked. Gazing from a view, so in awe, watching its beauty. Mars' precious image is an outer space ruby. Full moon flashing, no caption for what is coming. New flirt that worked, thoughts now running into something. Retrograde posted up, spiritual billboard end of month. Don't know what's in the front, better understand who won. Pure natural order within a force greater than us. Strange to us is the cusp, transformation of a trust. Entering a form that's pretty warm outside the norm. Make sure you send away from home and better set a tone. Experience of knowing who is and who isn't. May the heart find a tenant, lose the memory of his remnants. Past path never lasts, change route, all of course. Resolutions are a coin toss, enjoy what's truly yours, King.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, King, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Thank
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right. So we're gonna swing this back. I know, Poe, your time is coming through, but we're gonna go with you, man.
All
We're
right.
gonna swing it back your door.
Appreciate it.
No doubt.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this piece. It's called Loving the Right Woman. What if I told you that I loved the wrong woman for so long that I forgot how to love the right woman? It's true. My vision was so clouded by what I thought was love. Real love pushed me and gave me a shove. I lost all present hope of reality, thinking I was someone else's finality. The words, do you take this man to be your wedded husband, to have and to hold until death do you part? I do was those words that would start not the biggest loser, but the biggest liar. Because day after day, you never intended to uphold your vows, liar. But my heart is so cold, Briars wants to use me for their next flavor. Cold hearted sucker with a dagger flavor. But I loved her, yes, her. The wrong woman thinking I was the only one, I'm her forever, only to be victimized and humiliated in front of my family, my friends that watch. This pretty little liar professed me for man, woman, child, and God. She would be my wife, for better or for worse, and it's odd that she would be carrying my seed, my unborn son, wondering when she'd get to have fun. But I was so in love with her that I wanted her to be the best I'd ever had. I get so angry and so mad because burning in my core is a desire to love the right woman more and more, but I'm too afraid of getting my heart cut out again. I'm not built for more heartache and headache and disappointment when I know I'm a good man, waiting for the right woman to peel back my layers of pain, getting wet with me in the rain, just so I can release and love unconditionally. But she'd have to be patient with me. And that's that piece.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Like
Thank
that.
y'all.
That's what's up, bro.
Y'all are so dope. Y'all continue doing what you're doing. I'm a fan of all of y'all. But I see y'all in the next show. One love, one mic.
No
Good
doubt, bro.
night.
Peace, love.
Alright,
All right.
so-
So y'all want to spin it around or what's up?
Well, let me go because
I gotta go too because I gotta
go.
I gotta do a show
La
with
Perla Negra, do
Navi,
you have to leave? You got to leave right now,
I got a few minutes. Yeah.
and then you could pick the poet.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Oh, all right. Give me a second. Let me. Whew, give me. Okay. All right. You know, I'm gonna. I'll do this piece. This was a dedication to Sonia Sanchez. We had one night. We had a assignment to write about a poet that we liked. So this is called my thank you letter to Sonia Sanchez. The joy of poetry. This is that. Wait a minute. The joy of poetry is that it will wait for you. Novels don't wait for you. Characters change, but poetry will wait. I think it's the greatest art, that one piece. Let me know that it was okay to take my time for once in this life. That there's something precious, something sacred that is patient and new and beautiful and ironclad I hold. That made me understand that what I had to say is important because there's something that will wait for me. So I thank you for showing my eyes a different color in life. Your piece is like, let me wear the day. Well, so when it reaches you, you will enjoy it. And I gather up each sound you left behind, and I stretch them on our bed. Each night I breathe you and become high. Our particles of love pinched from my heart. I thank you for letting me know that I can tell him that, and for helping me to see that there isn't always a need for many words to be said in order to have the deepest parts of you felt or gotten. Your Sanku, what I want from you, can you give? What I give to you, do you want? Hey, hey, has always been the only questions my heart needed answered. but afraid to ask. Your expressions of fearlessness and sentiments of deep, profound love helped release my bravery within fear to write. And that also helped me understand that I can speak up because I too have a voice. It's all that I need. Because God got the rest. Thank you. That's that piece.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
All
Okay,
right.
Danielle,
Thank you.
that's what's up.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I love that.
Pick your poet before you leave.
Mhm. I'm gonna hand it to Edwina that you got me. And I gotta go, y'all.
All right, thank you very much.
Bye.
All right, Danielle.
Bye-bye.
All right.
You know, okay. This poem is called Idle Hands. They say idle hands be the devil's playground, and I can see now how they might. These hands at rest, at their best, make a mess of things, and at their worst, they thirst to be drunk in you, to drink you in, a warmth blossoming in the back of my throat, like a shot of bourbon with honey notes. My idle hands imaginings that something wicked this way swings, the depths of my belly's quivering, begging you to do something about these idle hands. Palms soft as catnip petals, as comforted as purring kitten, drunk on the funk of a tuning in, fingers nimbly dancing tiptoe in the gladness to be in your presence, to play in your madness, to taste of your sweat, to heal at your lead, to bend to your will, to be healed, to heal you, like magic women ought to do. I can be anything but idle. These hands, the strength of unapologetic softness, these hands, the roughness of seasoned warrior goddess, these hands built to pull you into my bosom when you need a place to come home to. These hands, longing to be anything but idle, making fun with, no, I was meant to be a source. These hands at rest, at their best, make a mess of things, and at their worst, leave me thirsting for more. And that's poem. Sorry.
Nice.
Thank you. Do I get to throw it to someone else, or are we done with that?
Yeah, Nicole.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. So D got me thinking. It's actually
Nicole,
Yes.
Nicole.
Yes.
When you do executive producing work with me, that means you just chill for a minute. But you good now. I got you. I told you you're gonna get some lashes before the end of the night.
What you talking about? Anywho, so D was reading about her grandmother, so it made me think about mine, and this is actually her birthday month. So I just want to read this that I wrote for her, and I actually it was a while ago, but I call this "Missing You." Today I came across a photo, nothing fancy, somewhat ordinary, of you and I embraced in a hug with two smiles that not only lit up the room, but the sky. I began to think of the many talks, the stories told over and over that never got old. Picture in hand, I look and I see undeniable features. In some ways, I see me. Light freckled skin, deep set dimples, no grays, all black, silk curls of hair that were kept short because of the humid days in Georgia, the city of Cuthbert to be exact. She had to have four things: TV, cool air when she laid in bed, Benson and Hedges, and I cannot forget Mr. Johnny Walker Red. She always say, I'm retired now, no job to go to. I have to have something to do. I used to wonder why she asked if I had plans to have children anytime soon. I never knew that only a year later she would pass away 5 months following that June. Don't worry, my kids will know about you. They will know it all. Everything big as well as small. And I will start to laugh and to smile when I remember you as a lady with class and style. Just like a person saying grace, every tear that may fall will be lifted up as a memory of your greatness in its place. Today, I realize that nothing seems very big without you, I must confess. And I write this for my grandmother, who many loved, adored, and knew as Des.
Oh,
That was nice.
Thank you.
so nice.
Yeah, it definitely was, Nicole. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Pick a poet.
I thought we'll close it out. Oh, okay.
D.
D.
I actually got to hop off. It's 9.
Okay. So I guess it goes to you, Whitney.
But I love being here with y'all. It's
Thank you.
awesome.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. I'll see y'all
Well done.
again.
D, before you go,
Yeah.
Whitney go, just 1 second, Whitney. D, how can someone purchase your book?
Oh yeah. So you can find me social media. My IG is in the window there, D Poetic Lee. You can also find me Facebook. It's Delyn Lee. So fully spelled out. But then also on Amazon. I don't know if that's coming through this little glare, but it's called Lift Up, and it's inspirational poems and devotions. So definitely, if you get a copy for yourself and for a friend, that way you
Very
can
nice.
to them. We all can use some lifting up from time to time. But yes, so it's on Amazon, it's on Google Books, and then like I said, you can also reach out directly to me too.
All right, that's peace. That's what's
Awesome.
up.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all. I'll see you again.
All right, take
See
care.
you later.
Thank you.
Whitney,
Yes, sir.
Wait.
you know, I don't think a lot of people know that you're a published writer yourself. You and King and Rita wrote a book together.
We did.
No
I
doubt.
think it's funny. I think you guys, when you guys wrote your book, I think, was it right after COVID hit or right during the middle of it, right? It was like the beginning of COVID.
It was at
Nah, the end. Last year, the winter time.
Oh yeah, last winter. It was during Christmas time. You're right.
Yeah.
So then we didn't see D for a while. I mean, she was taking care of business. I mean, it is definitely opportunity to see her back on the show.
Right.
Explain to us you guys' book, D. Whitney. I said D. Whitney.
Well, it's a collaboration, a very smooth. I feel like it was a nice mix. I was excited when I got the book. We weren't given a theme. We were just told to choose, a couple of poems that we really loved. And that's what I did. And I was just so happy how everything just flowed so smoothly together. It was just so nice. It was, I like everything to be smooth and silky and sexy. It was nice. And I was just happy. This was my first time ever being able to collaborate on a book. Just having a book on Amazon, you type my name in and the book pops up. I'm super excited about that.
Great. Well, you're up to bat.
Awesome. Okay, the title of this poem is Goddess Flow. Queen of every last dream and every damn thing in his world. Sun rises over the smiles and his spirit is lit. The moon is this ass, and he sets. Kings on the thrones, queen at his feet. I'm the reason you all eat. What I say goes because the universe says so. Not cocky or showing out. That's just how I roll. My tongue. I don't spit curses. I spit spells and not for fun. Have the ancestors make you run. Queen of all your dreams and everything. I'll make you come. Come here, come there, come everywhere. From the brain, from the mouth. I can take your soul, share it, or spit it out. Your destiny is not theirs, neither here nor there. Never mind, come here and feel this rain. Monsoon because of the moons and Mercury. I am queen, goddess. Pleasure me. In peace.
You know what?
Okay. All right, Whit.
Nice.
That's what's up. When I always love you all. All right, ladies, I'm gonna close it out with this poem right here. It's called Hire Me. Absorb and embrace the change. It's a 3-piece. When I release and find peace, stay sharper than a crease. Energy come and go, although I grow in the fold. Resurrecting the old soul that show exactly what I know. Counsel at a camp, never a chump or a champ. Place literature that hit you. Remember the ant. Strong and pretty mighty. Work underneath the surface. Always keep my purpose on deck with open service. Rest my physical on her thoughts while she minding my day. Forget the offset moments that's lost when we have great dates. Taste the tune on Spotify that was made to check out. It's overnight listening while I lounge on work couch. Ouch. Fully is waking. That's not mistaken. Beautiful spirits creating what's up with those hating. Swim inside the pool, that's cool. That's what I do. Who am I losing to? My motivation ain't you. King.
All right now.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate everybody coming on the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful night. You know what I'm saying? You ladies representing fully to the max. You know, those who not here, who was here earlier, appreciate them as well.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, it was definitely. I love the energy every time.
Yeah. And to everybody in the chat, I want to appreciate y'all for tuning in this week. Just remember, peace, love, and poetry. Every Tuesday, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time, the Poetry Corner. You never know what you're going to get every week. You know?
Peace, love, and power.
Peace, love, and poetry.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed today's show. Please continue to join us here for conversations on hot topics, interviews with special guests, and our featured programs such as the Poetry Corner, where you can hear dope poets from around the country creating that Poet Cafe vibe, and Crown Rules, our virtual book club on love, intimacy, and healthy relationships. Let's talk. We are everywhere you want to be. Follow us on YouTube at Let's Talk, Facebook at Let's Talk, and on Instagram at Let's Talk 1931. Have a suggestion? Give us a call at 570-795-4283. Or for business inquiries, please email us at ltalk5600@gmail. Let's talk. I water you, you water me, and we go together. Please don't forget to like,